one thing I'm not happy about is this Lego covered gun that people are selling. It just came out, 20 people already have it, and it's an actual handgun covered in Legos, so it looks like it's a kid's toy, which of course would cause kids, if they got their hands on this, to pick it up to possibly hurt other people. Now, this is just ridiculous because studies show that 9 kids are killed by guns every single day. We don't need any add-ons to those numbers. We don't need that to increase. We don't need any more reasoning for police to accidentally shoot a kid because the guns are looking more like toys. It's just stupidity to me. Now, it looks cool for those that are gun collectors. They may say this is kind of cool, it looks cool, it's a collectible item, but it's just not a smart idea. And unfortunately, we just hoping nobody gets hurt by this gun.
Well, I agree it's not a smart idea, but it's a deliberate one. It's a deliberate one by this company that said, you have a right, America, this old argument, to defend yourselves. And so they did it, they said, purposely to aggravate mom. I mean, that's the quote. They built this gun. It shoots. It's a real gun. It only stopped working, we learned, when it finally, the heat, I guess, from firing it off, melted aspects of it and, you know, depleted the integrity of this thing. Again, there it is. It's called the Glock 19. Sells for between $550, $750, give or take a few bucks, depending on, you know, the specs and everything. But, you know, it's not so much, really, I say the same thing. I don't want to even mention the other topic, which would be abortion, but here I go. Listen, there's not that much disagreement. This whole lie about people who believe, you know, in the right to bear arms and people who say you got to control some of this, there's really not that much daylight between us. There really isn't, okay? So when people do these kind of stunts that take it too far, you know, even if the Founding Fathers, for everything they didn't get right, okay, for people who look like us, they got some things right. And they did not anticipate you being able to take one weapon and blow away everybody at a Vegas concert, okay? And I say everybody, but they blew away enough people. So this whole thing where you decide that you want to co-opt and, you know, aggravate your fellow Americans, who, by the way, you know, we're talking about, it's not that long ago, 2015, more than 4.5 million kids lived in a household with loaded, unlocked guns. And we know kids die. Kids like to pick up shiny objects. Kids have been taught to love and play with guns, and it turns deadly. And so many people who we love, our family members, our friends, people, even if we don't know someone, just this is a devastating epidemic. And to make light of it in this way, deliberately, because you want to aggravate mom, it's a level of disgust, but not unexpected.
Yeah, it's not unexpected, but it's still, like you said, disgusting because, and you talk about the violence of gun violence, it's the second leading cause of child death in this country. And in the black community, it's the #1 leading cause of child death for kids under the age of 17. That's gun violence. We don't need to aggravate the numbers. We don't need to increase the numbers. And this is what this toy, it looks like a toy. It's not a toy, it's a weapon. What this weapon will do. See, it's even confusing because it looks like a toy and it's not. And then you add video games to that. You know, the kids are already desensitized by shooting, and this further desensitizes the fact that it's a weapon that can kill people. So this is just disgusting. I'm done with this. People in Utah who are making this, you're done. That's enough.
Yeah, and the right to bear arms, it comes with responsibility. By the way, you can still buy a gun. People are doing it in record numbers. It's fine, but it comes with responsibility. So, you know, it is what it is.